The Tollkeeper's Lantern. Before we start, like and subscribe my channel for more amazing stories. Long before River Glen became a quiet countryside town, it was known for its dangerous river bridge, built in the year 1874. Back then, a man named Elias Grover worked as the tollkeeper, standing every night by the wooden archway with a dim lantern, collecting coins and watching the water below. One stormy night, a carriage never made it across. No wreckage, no bodies, no driver. Just Elias's lantern, still glowing, found in the middle of the bridge. After that, Elias vanished. And every 10 years on the same night, someone else did too. Detective Clara Voss from the state police was assigned to River Glen after a teenage boy disappeared walking home across the bridge. His name was Nathan Bell. He was last seen in a rainstorm, holding an old camping light that, oddly, no one remembered him owning. Locals warned Clara, "The tollkeeper comes when the fog is thick and the lanterns glow without a flame." She didn't believe in ghost stories, but that changed when she stood on that bridge for the first time. It was 200 feet long and made of rotted timber. A single lantern still hung from the post where the toll booth used to be. It flickered even though there was no power source. Clara examined the area. She found drag marks near the edge and an old copper coin in the mud, the kind used in the 1800s. That night, she stayed in the only motel in town, listening to tapes from past cases. One caught her attention, a recording from the year 1994, when 2 officers went missing near the same bridge. In the background, there was a sound like a bell tolling slowly. At exactly 3:15 a.m., the lights in her room flickered. The motel clock struck 3 times. When she looked outside, the lantern on the bridge was glowing again. She grabbed her coat and flashlight and ran to the site. As she stepped onto the bridge, the air grew ice cold. The fog thickened. Then she saw him, a tall figure in a tattered coat, standing at the center of the bridge, holding a lantern that glowed green. His face was hidden beneath a brimmed hat, but his presence radiated dread. The figure raised the lantern toward her. Clara drew her weapon. "Show me your hands!" The figure spoke in a voice like rusted metal. "You owe the toll." Before she could respond, the lantern flared. The bridge beneath her creaked violently. Visions flooded her mind. People from different decades, all trapped beneath the water, faces frozen in fear, hands reaching up from below the bridge. She fired her gun. The sound vanished in the fog. The figure stepped back and disappeared. Clara fell to her knees, gasping. The fog lifted. Morning sunlight broke through. And in her hand was a single copper coin, engraved with the year 1874. Determined to uncover the truth, Clara researched the original bridge blueprints at the town archives. Hidden behind a set of old flood maps, she found a page titled Grover's Contract. Elias Grover had made a deal. He would serve as tollkeeper for 20 years in exchange for freedom from a prison sentence. But the contract was never honored. Instead, he was buried alive beneath the toll station after being falsely accused of theft. Legend said his spirit took tolls in blood. And it was now Clara's job to put an end to it. She returned to the bridge the next night, this time with ground-penetrating equipment. Underneath the north pillar, she found a sealed stone vault. Inside were bones, shackles, and a broken lantern. She lit the lantern with a match. A deep toll echoed once. The river roared. The bridge shook. From the fog, the tollkeeper emerged again. But this time, he looked different. Worn, tired, almost human. He reached for the lantern. Clara handed it to him. His eyes met hers. No more tolls. And with that, he faded into mist. The lantern cracked in her hands and turned to dust. Since that night, no one has disappeared at the River Glen Bridge. But some say that on stormy nights, you can still see the glow of a lantern swaying back and forth, guarding the bridge from the other side.